Come to this now. Parts of Everton in the Vaal area have been without water for 2 weeks now, and the area is still recovering from flooding 2 weeks ago. Houses were submerged after Vaal Dam sluice gates were opened, and there was also loss of life. And residents are still looking for a 19-year-old who went missing. eNCA's Manqoba Mchunu is there for us now to give us this update. Manqoba, good morning to you, colleague. What can you tell us? What's the very latest coming out from the area?
Well, Tumela, I can certainly tell you that there are scenes of desperation here in Everton as community members continue to struggle with water. We understand that, Tumelo, it's not, in fact, 2 weeks, but 3 weeks that residents here have not had water. I'm just going to step out of shot just to show you here. This is one of the taps that the residents in this area are relying on. It's a tap that is in one of the houses here where they are relying on to get some water supply. There has been a long queue of residents that have been coming here this morning. In fact, I think you can still see some of them just there in the background. They have been here since this morning hoping for their turn on this tap to get the water. We understand, Tumelo, that many areas here are without water. We're talking about 46 wards here in Everton that don't have water currently, and that are currently relying on those taps. Very little of them in the community that are running, and it's been a frustration really for residents here who are telling us that each and every day they have to come to these taps. There are no water tankers that are being provided by the municipality for these residents to be able to get some water. But I just want to bring them in to just to get a sense of the frustration here on the ground. Putwami, just explain to us how bad is the situation. We understand that it's been quite a while now without water.
Yeah, no, it's a serious problem. We've been neglected. Like you said, all 47 or 46 wards have no water. We had floods. Prior to that, we have no electricity. There was no assistance from the municipality. This problem of not having water has been going on. It's been ongoing prior to these 3 weeks that we've been having. We've been having the same problem. We've been having floods. Elderly people cannot get basic things like having to cook. Kids can't go to school. They go to school without taking a bath. All of this is happening when you've got leaders that don't even care about us. We don't have electricity. Our roads have been flooded. Water is only one tap that is supposed to accommodate 100 to 150 families at one go. People have been here since 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's the frustration that we have, and this is very unsanitary. We've got elderly people that cannot take baths, they cannot drink medication based on the fact that we don't have water. And it's not even a problem. You can see that the municipality is not even doing anything about it. You can't even see one truck of water standing in any street. So this has been ongoing since the duration of the year. From the beginning of the year, we've been having problems with water.
So this doesn't have anything to do with the floods that happened here that hits part of this particular township?
No. It has nothing to do with that. We've been having a problem of water. It's been months now. We get like 2-3 weeks of water, and then after then you just get 2 months without water. So it's not about the floods. The floods came in, it was a week ago. The floods were here. Still, we didn't get any support from the municipality. Our drainage systems are blocked because there's no roads. All the soil is blocked, all the drainage systems. People's residents have been flushed away. All these shacks that you see here have been flushed away with water. So it has nothing to do with the floods. The only problem is the water problem. We've been having it since the beginning of the year. The flood was just last week, so it has nothing to do with that.
Have you taken this issue to the municipality? What is the municipality saying to you?
The issue is you always come, you get these meetings, they have ward meetings, you raise your problems, and then they tell you that they're going to fix them. They never actually come to the party and say, okay, this is what we're doing, this is what we're going to be implementing. Nothing. This has been going on for years, so nothing has been happening. You get there, they promise you heaven and earth, but nothing seems to happen. Nothing has changed. For the past 10 years, the very same thing has been happening. So nothing has changed so far. For the past 10 years, we've been living like this. You get our leaders, you get our councillors. We don't even know who's a councillor and who's not a councillor. We get these meetings, we have to go there, raise our problems, raise our issues, but nothing has changed so far.
Okay.
We've been living for all this time without electricity and water. Basic services, we just don't have them. For the past 10 years, it's been going on here.
Okay. Thank you very much, my brother. Well, we can hear the frustration here on the ground, Tumelo. These are community members here that say that they're not getting the services. And of course, this area falls under the Mfuleni local municipality. But I'm going to speak to more people just to get the frustration on the ground. Swami, I can see that you're also here just to get some water. Sinjani sim?
Sikhona.
Sinjani sim usisamanzi?
Hayi sibuhloko hobane batho bana ba tsamaya le ka thumisong ntse ke ba khella metsi fela ka fo ba se ba le teng a se bohloko ba bohloko hloka metsi ho bohloko ha ba ka thusa fela batho ka metsi.
So when this is your house la?
Eya.
And manje unikeza community uyabakhisa abantu manzi?
Eya ke ba fa metsi ha ke ba kwa limitara ka mona ba hloka le metlakase ho bohloko.
All right, sis. Well, as you can hear there, Tumelo, this lady saying that this is actually her house. And she says that she's allowed these community members to come here and get water because of the desperation of this community. Well, this is one of the communities here in the Vaal that has also been affected by the flooding. Several homes were affected, some of them submerged in water. And in fact, we understand that one of the families is still searching for their relative. We're going to also be following up as far as that is concerned. But of course, this community quite frustrated, as you can hear, Tumelo, and really calling for an urgent intervention.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been way too long. And I think your previous guest as well, Manqoba, saying also the elderly suffering through this, not being able to bath, take their medication, drink water. It's an absolute tragedy that in this time something still hasn't been done. We'll be sure to catch up with you again, colleague, as soon as there are other developments. That's eNCA's Manqoba Mchunu out in the Everton area out in Vaal, of course, tracking through the water issues around that area.